Hi, good afternoon. This is Gregor at Thornton, Cadillac in Tulsa. Thanks for your interest in this 2007 BMW Z4. I wanted to do that walk around video for you just to give you an overall impression of the car. And what I'm just going to do is start on the outside, just do a slow walk around for you. Certainly the car for me is in really good condition for the fact that it's an 07. And do a walk around firstly, and then I'll just revisit whatever I've picked up on the walk around, and a couple of things that stand out to me, and then we'll have a closer look at the wheels, of course, and then the interior of the car. We'll pop the hood and let you see the engine bay. And of course, as we discussed, this car has not been through our detail setup yet, so let's do this. Firstly, there's some marks just lower down here. It looks like boot marks or something. They may polish out. Yeah, I think there's some movement in that. Up here, there's a little mark on the handle itself. There we go, I'll show you on the screen, little handle there. Just going down the side of the car. Again, some marks. Without the detail guys attempting to polish out, it's likely that most of those would disappear with some polishing. Here's the rear taillight lens that I was talking about. Little plastic piece here. It's getting switched out. Again, some more marks that look to me as if they would move under a little bit of compound polishing. This exhaust, just to let you see the exhaust. Let's get back right here. And I'll start the car up as well to let you hear it. Some more polishing here. Looks as if it just had a graze of some sort just on that edge. Garrett, our detail manager, is pretty certain he'd be able to get that dealt with. If I just bring myself over here, hard to see from any other angle, but there's a little bit of creasing there, so probably in the same line as whatever marked up on this side. We've got a little impression, little shaping of the metal there, but nothing through to the bare metal underneath. We've got some more, look like light markings to me, but forgive me if that's any deeper. It might be a little deeper than I'm led to believe at the moment, but time will tell. We're missing the SI on there. You can see the chrome lettering, but the SI has been unstuck and is no longer there. Round to the front, certainly very little in terms of rock chips. There's some bug juice that's dried on there. I think maybe it's caught the curb at some stage in its life. It's pretty low to the ground, so excuse me, a little superficial, certainly on the very, very underside of the lower valance. And rock chips, I'm struggling to see any little mark here, perhaps, yeah. Otherwise, one little mark here. But on the hood, certainly, and being such a low to the ground vehicle, you can see there's nothing on the top there. Pretty clean overall. And of course, there's a little mark here. On the wheels, I did notice some rash on some of those tires. Sorry, on the wheels themselves. That's okay. This one's okay. The rear driver's side, some rash here. And just to let you know, it's a 225/45 R17. And again, there was a little bit of rash, I'm sure, on, oh no, this one's pretty okay. Must have been the front. I saw, yeah, just right here. Pretty superficial. And as I say, our vendor who restores and repairs wheels has been nowhere near this car yet, so we may be able to do some improvement work on those wheels before it sells. Let me show you the front passenger side. You can see on what you asked about conditional leather, some little, I'm guessing, maybe buttons or studs on jeans or something, just taking some of the surface away from the leather there. And yet again, our vendor, Jim Bell is his name, he is a leatherwork guy, so he almost certainly will want to do some improvement and repair work on that leather there. Otherwise, I can pan back a little bit for you just to show you the interior. That little armrest above the handbrake is an add-on. Customer put that in himself. It actually is pretty comfortable. And he's got this little temporary cup holder and storage there that he was using. Good when you're on your own, I think. Might just cut into your legroom with your passenger. Let me walk around. Oh, I suppose I could pop this for you. Has the shade that you can detach and attach. And trunk space. Close that up again. And driver's side. So obviously the more often used side of the car. Got a little bit of strike through on the leather there. That's a pretty easy fix for Jim. And he's great with color matching also. Stand around here. Let you see the seat more clearly. It's odor free. There's no odor in the car, no smoker smell. It's always something that we can never capture on film. Storage here, of course. Navigation and some storage in here. He had all his sunglasses in there. And let me do this. Let me close up. Take the key out of my pocket, of course, because it's tucked away in there. You got your system set as a touch screen. There we go, it is. Look at that. 28078 on the mileage, 28,078 miles. And little tire pressure sensor on there. I think the bulb indicators for that, perhaps that rear light there. As I say, still going through our service. So these things will be addressed. Not been in long enough to check out the temperatures or anything. Again, these are things that we'll look to take care of. Obviously, in Oklahoma it certainly gets pretty hot in the summer, and that's one thing that we'll take care of is the AC. This cup holder is fixed. It doesn't pop out at all, so it's gone. This one does come out, but there's no little catch. I think the little hoop to catch it is actually in the ashtray here, so that's probably from that part there. We'll keep that in there just for the sake of keeping it. Got our glove box here. I say, this is an addition. You've got a little toolkit in here also, but it's pretty comfortable just where it is. Certainly makes your driving position pretty comfortable. And one thing I did notice on the rear view mirror, there seems to be some kind of bleeding on the fluid inside that for the rear, the dimmer. I'm not sure what, if anything, we'll be doing to that. And sunglasses holder, of course. But let me do this. Let me pop the hood. And forgive me if I've got to break away sometimes. Just to get this open, I might need 2 hands. So let's see. Oh no, 1 hand. There we go. So, not a thing being done to the engine bay at all. This is how it's coming to us. A little bit of dust on there, but it's not unusual for these parts. Idles pretty well. So that pretty much covers it, I think, at this stage. If there was anything, any other photographs you would like, any close-up photographs, please let me know. Happy to get those over to you. But we were pretty excited to take this in as a trade. There are very few of the coupes available. Certainly the convertibles are more common, so it's nice to see one of the little coupes. There we are, and as I say, feel free to reach out to me with any other questions. That looks fine. And again, I appreciate your interest in the car. So for me, signing off right now, it's Gregor. 918-669-8405 as my direct number, and happy to take your call. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.